Welcome to the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty. We have the college football playoff getting underway today. As the 6th seed, we open against the Tennessee Volunteers, and if we win that game, we very well could have a rematch with Florida State, who just beat us in the conference championship. But we're back in the playoffs after a year away. We had an undefeated regular season, and then fell short in the ACC title game, meaning we lose out on the first round bye and the undefeated season, and now have to play the extra game if we want to go all the way. I do think this team has what it takes to go all the way. Now, we need Colin Kunalik to have the positive plays outweigh the negative. We have to get our running game back on track, and that did not finish the season in the best form. Randy Titus hasn't had a 100-yard game since week 11. And in most cases, we'll go as far as our defense will carry us. And we have the best defensive player in the country in Marquise Lightfoot. Maybe he should be a captain. He is the Heisman Trophy winner, and this defense needs to be the ultimate reason why we make a run. Lightfoot has to play well. Marquise Gainwell, who ended the year with 8 interceptions, needs to have a strong presence defensively. The Vols are built primarily around their offense. Good interior players, a running back in Josh Camp, Tyler Troop at wide receiver. We've had some trouble against good defenses lately. I'm not sure Tennessee's defense is nearly as good as the ones we've run into. Quandre Duck is their quarterback. He's a solid mid-80s player. My focus is on being able to have a strong day offensively here in the opener because I like this matchup. I'm going to spend some of our coach points. We're going to upgrade Tactician. Now we have Scheme Guru unlocked. But I won't be able to really use these abilities for a little while yet. So let's get round 1 of the college football playoffs underway and see if we can make a run. This has been a defense that's been dominant since the very beginning of the series. And a lot of those players, even from the early days, will be graduating after this season. Now it's just a matter of how far things will go. And we're going to start off with that great defense on the field. Marquise Lightfoot, number 12, facing a star left tackle. That's the matchup to watch. A deep shot right out the gate is overthrown by Quandre Duck. On 2nd and 10, Duck from the pocket. It's clean. And the pass incomplete. Carmichael in coverage. 3rd down and 10, again protected and out of bounds, shy of the marker. Defense does their job. So which Colin Kunalik is showing up? And really, which offense is showing up? Is it the team that can run the football and kind of dictate the way the game is going to be played? Or is it Kunalik having to be a playmaker? We'll run on 1st down, and it's Randy Titus who gains 6. He had a really good first year as our starting running back this season. Just didn't finish the way that we wanted to the last handful of games. Pass to the outside and room to run. That's Kevin Andrews, the freshman tight end. Hands off, and Titus finds nothing, trying to wheel out to the left. And from the Tennessee 42, Kunalik throws a strike, and it's knocked down. I thought he had Larry Slaughter. So Tennessee will get off the field. And Ricky Thomas looks to pin them, and it's not his best punt, out of bounds at the 18. Not terrible. Here's Duck. Got some pressure, can't escape it. Marquise Lightfoot adding on. I'm not even sure how many career sacks he has in this series. It's got to be pushing 40, which is a lot in the college game, of course. 3rd down and 18. That's going to be a safety. We talked about this defense, and they're the first to put the points on the board. I'm going to take that as a very good sign. And the play is made, by the way, by Cole McConaughey. How about that inside move? Never had a chance. Then the safety punt should give us good field position. Up across our own 40. It's Kunalik. Play fake, 2nd and 9. It's caught by Slaughter. A gain of 21. Hands off going to Titus, and he is contained. Losing 1. And we're right on the edge of Willie Shembo's field goal range on 3rd down and 8. Pass is juggled, and it's caught off the rebound. Unbelievable, JoJo Trader. That was one of the coolest plays of the entire series. 27-yard catch. He's eyeing up Slaughter a lot today, and the matchup there looks pretty good. It gets tipped up. Check out here. The left hand swats it up into the air, and JoJo's right there for it. A serendipitous reception for JoJo Trader sets us up at the 8. Good teams run in the red zone. Kunalik will throw it, gets 2 yards. Titus sweeping, having no luck getting started. Look at a jam on these receivers. I'm thinking Trader potentially. Back in the end zone! Got a foot down! JoJo Trader, what a drive, and this is a Miami 2-score lead. I don't know which of the 2 catches was more impressive. Excellent toe drag. I think he got both feet in. They're going to challenge it, and it's going to stand. And we get to play now with an early lead. And this is a home game, by the way. 8th toughest place to play in college football. So this early momentum is massive. Duck, hands off right into the pursuit of Anthony Rizzo. Oh, that time I actually did call him Anthony Rizzo. Tony Rizzo made the play, and that play is also made as they just refuse to throw on an obvious passing down. Kind of a bizarre play. Still a little concerned about the way the run game is opened. Titus runs it right up the gut, bounces off, and all that does is create lost yardage. Let's see, Slaughter has been the first option on many of these plays. 3rd down and 12, drifting, and Kunalik tried to be a hero and got sacked. All right, 36-yard run for Josh Camp, and Tennessee has a drive going. I also just saw Tony Rizzo is now injured. He's been key this year, and he's off the field. 3rd down and 6, and Camp gets the first. This time it's 3rd and 6 for Duck. Good jump by Lightfoot. They recover, though, and the catch is not made. And it's broken up at the end. So the Volunteers get in range for their first field goal try. 35 yards out, and the kick is good. Oh, what is that? Tennessee just launched a 77-yard touchdown, and they've now taken the lead. 4:38 to go in the first half. Miami running with Titus again, and it's just not working. 10 carries, 3 yards. It's all on the passing game. 3rd down and 6. It is caught by Sean Simons. 1st down. Titus, can he get something going now? He gets a few on 1st down. But I expected us to actually run the ball well in this game. I didn't think their defense had the standouts. You see any stars there? I don't. Titus bouncing, and now he's got the 1st down. Let's hope it's a sign of what's to come. Best carries there back to back, putting us at the 34. 4 receivers in the pattern, and it's Quentin Prescott with a gain of 6. Hands off to Randy Titus. And now he's injured. Titus will exit the game. In there now, number 8, Max Boger, as Kunalik throws it. And losing all that ground was Andrews. The offense will stay on, though, as we hit the 2-minute warning, and now they change their mind. Instead, looking for a lead change. Hard to argue with that. Willie Shembo nearly had it blocked. The kick is good. Oh, they cut Lightfoot on that snap, and he is down as the throw goes incomplete. Now Lightfoot speeds off the edge. It's checked down, and they get away from Damian Rawlings, who continues to replace Tony Rizzo. Third down, pressured inside, Sharif Ladd, and a timeout. And time before the half to continue for Miami. They lead by 2, up the seam. It is incomplete for Trader. Swing it out. Titus back in the game. That is good. Loss of 5, though. That is not. Wise to run clock in that situation. Third down and 15, and just going to get what they can. We're making our way now into the second half. Miami leads by 2, but Tennessee near midfield. Good tackle. That's a loss of 1. High snap, another run. And again, good tackle coming from the secondary. Tennessee 3rd and 6. They go with another run and sneak it up past the defensive line and get the first down. I've been seeing a lot of these like delayed runs or surprise third down runs work. The early down stuff, when we're more calling plays for it, seems to work a lot better. If they run here, it won't be a surprise though, and we're set up to defend it. Third down and 2. It's Duck. Throwing! Knocked down. That was Rawlings. But out comes the field goal team for a 43-yard try. And for a Tennessee lead, the kick is good. Miami trailing and continuing to struggle in the running game. I don't know if we just want to try a different running back, because we've handed the ball off to Titus 14 times. I don't think it's his fault, but he's also not making a difference right now, and the wear and tear is showing up. I'm going to try something different here. We're going to go Jaden Mistrud. Best blend of speed and vision. He was a wide receiver turned running back in the offseason. Can he give us a little bit of a spark? Mistrud. It's a couple, but this is going to continue to come down to what can Colin Kunalik do when it comes to third down. Here he's got time, and the pass is hauled in. Sean Simons. That was tight. Kunalik on first down, slings it. Incomplete for Andrews. He's really got a cannon on him on these throws. And we go empty on second down. I think Mistrud is in the slot. Andrews catches this pass for 6. Slaughter motions. He looks open, but Kunalik has other plans, and it's incomplete for Trader. And Miami's going to kick. Volunteers running the ball a lot more than I expected they would. They threw it 3 straight times on the opening drive. I thought that would be a sign of what was to come. But now met with third down. We send 4. They have a screen set up, and it's covered up perfectly. Pressure on Kunalik. Gets it out, and thankfully plenty of space there for Larry Slaughter. Going with the first down run, that's Mistrud. And they're getting off blocks. They're clogging gaps. They played great run defense. So our season will come down to what we can do in this fourth quarter. And Kunalik will start 2nd and 7. It's complete. And they mark Slaughter a little short. Scaring me here with this empty on 3rd and inches. Kunalik will look to pass. And now scrambles for the first. Fake to Mistrud. There's time. And it is intercepted. Tried to dump it underneath. And what a pick. Vols take over. on Kunalik's first big mistake. But it's a mistake that could prove costly. Volunteers running delayed. Good recovery by Pruitt. Hand off and stuffed. Only a couple for Josh Camp, who's carried 20 times. Lightfoot rushing inside, and the pocket is pushed, and Duck is sacked. The defense has played well enough, and they've scored 2 points. The offense needs to do their job now, and it's just been really tough to establish drives. Mastrud is still in at running back. I'm keeping it like that for the time being. First down throw into the flats, as we're going to lose right tackle Alan Edmond. Now we flip it, and getting some space, that's Trader. He's across midfield. A big play at the right time for Miami. Then they get the free rusher. Joe Dahl has replaced Edmond at right tackle, and he gives up that pressure, I guess, by not blocking. 2nd and 14, trying to throw a screen, and it gets nothing. We dip inside 7 minutes to play, and it's 3rd down and 14. And Kunalik will throw it underneath again. 4th and 7 from the 40. And it's going to be a 57-yard field goal now for Shembo. I think he's got a strong enough leg. Will it get there? It is good! One of the longest kicks of his career. Cold-blooded kick from Willie Shembo. But a 2-point lead isn't all that safe. 6:23 left. Can the defense continue to dominate Tennessee? And they'll bring motion. Fake that. And then the pass is intercepted! Very similar to the one Kunalik threw. Cam Pruitt gives us the ball. If we get a touchdown here, that might be game. Mastrud out to the left. Gets 4. Running it right side. There's room. Mastrud inside the 5. 1st and goal, Miami. Jaden Mastrud down to the 1. And I've put Ted Good in now at running back. 2nd and goal from the 1. Good, the freshman is in! Touchdown, Canes! And finally, that lead is built back up. And I say this every time. It's a 2-score game. We just have to avoid the big play. The issue is that big play has happened so many times. Delayed run. Bouncing off of Rizzo, who also tumbled to the ground. Good to see him on the field. 3rd down and 7 for Quandre Duck. And the protection breaks down. Marquise Lightfoot sacks Duck, and it's 4th and 13. Might as well be the game on the line. And Duck will throw over the receiver. He throws a duck. And that is going to just about wrap it up. Miami in the driver's seat as Kunalik will hit a touchdown. JoJo Trader, the Canes are moving on. Round 1 conquered. Miami should now be in line for a 3rd winner-take-all matchup against the Florida State Seminoles. Good game from Colin Kunalik outside of one mistake. But otherwise, I thought he was decisive, accurate, and made good decisions. And he had to do a lot when the running game did so little. I don't know if putting Mastrud in really made a huge difference. I felt like he did receive some better blocking on his runs. But we were able to win despite a weak effort from the running game. Unfortunately, that trend continues now. 5 straight games without a 100-yard rusher. A lot of XP for winning these playoff games, I see. 3 sacks for the Heisman-winning Marquise Lightfoot in this game. But now it's time for round 2. And we got our matchup in the Orange Bowl. And there's a whole bowl of oranges right there. The Seminoles and Canes meet up again. This rivalry has been with us from basically the start of the dynasty. These games have continuously been some of the biggest. We've met in the conference championship multiple times, and now multiple playoff meetings against the Noles. So Miami needs to avenge the ACC title loss. And again, I'm going to talk about, can we run the ball in this game? It's going to start with the Seminoles, and the last time these teams met, we did not see their lead running back. He played the first game, looked good. Cam Davis missed the second. They did well in his absence, and he's back with a big run to kick this game off. Jackson hands back to Davis, and Rizzo is there. This guy is everywhere when they run the football. 17 ain't hard to find. 3rd down and 8 for Trevor Jackson. Felt the pressure. Intercepted! Picked off by Matt Bouchard. And the Canes will open with a run of their own. And an 8-yard start for Randy Titus. Titus carries 2nd and 2. Isn't that nice? You run 2 plays and get a first down without throwing. Hand off, Randy Titus getting 2. The key is just don't lose yards. Stay on schedule. Makes the quarterback's job a lot easier as he dumps it. Catch and run. Larry Slaughter has the first. Running again with Titus. And early impressions are pretty solid. We're getting off the ball, setting up some lanes. Now we go empty 2nd down. Mastrud is the running back. Receives the flip. Gets a block from Simons to the 21. Withstanding the rush, and Schrader has a gain of 8. Good teams can run in the red zone, and they convert 3rd and short. 3rd down and inches. Schrader. He's through and gets the first. I'm a little worried about throwing down here at times. That's where Kunalik has found some issues. He's going to get pressure, throw it away. Instead, loses a bunch. Don't screw up our chance at 3 at least. Titus knocked out of bounds, and that might have been holding. I thought it was a late hit. They decided to back us up and keep it 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 25-yard line. Play fake, and then we don't get anything. 3rd and goal from the 25. Kunalik will scramble. Why didn't you just commit to it? 42-yard try. Willie Shembo's field goal is good. Florida State will take over, and that is Davis losing 2. Carmichael in the backfield. Trying to bring extra pressure, and that leaves a void downfield. Close to a first. 3rd and a short 3 to go. And Davis got past Judowski for the first. FSU now met 3rd and 1. And the play is made in the backfield. Cam Pruitt. I love watching these linebackers, man. I'm just so impressed with their play this season. Pruitt is a senior, so he's going to be graduating. Rizzo, I believe, is a junior. Randy Titus, good route to the outside. Picks up first down. What the heck is that spot? Can we please get better ball spotting in a video game? 2nd and inches. That's not good. No need to panic here. 3rd down and short. Kunalik throwing for Andrews. Canes 3rd and 3, and again from the empty set, but it was knocked away. Kunalik does a pretty good job distributing there when we go empty, but could not haul it in. Still 3-0. These games have been pretty low scoring. I'm not expecting anything different this time around. Probably 40 or under combined points. One of my favorite things is watching the linemen try to react to the quick jump ability of Marquise Lightfoot. 3rd and 3. Didn't get the quick jump that time. And there's that delayed 3rd down run. Davis gets the first. From the diamond look, fake, and down goes Trevor Jackson. Marquise Lightfoot. They have not really run much of a standard passing game. That's not about to change just because it's 3rd and 13. Cam Davis. What was that, a 30-yard run? How are we giving plays like that up? I'm aware of the 3rd down run, and it just keeps working. It's so frustrating. Good run opening up here. They take it up to the 22. Fake to Davis. Jackson launches wide open. Run after run. Eventually, the play fake was going to be open, and the Seminoles have taken the lead. Touchdown, Danny Kareem, and everybody bites. They all flow to the right, and there's no one home for the Canes. 3:13 to go in the first half. A big drive for FSU, sparked by a 3rd and 13 draw play, trying to set up the punter. And now the Canes from the 44, and getting around the edge is Titus. And that is Joe Trader, right hammy, giving him a problem. And that ain't good. We know how much better the passing game is with number 6 on the field. First down, Titus will run it. We're blocking a lot better, and now Titus is down. We lose our 2 best skill players back to back. Replaced by Boger and Prescott now. Max Boger heads to the left and gets caught up on his own block. 3rd and 9. Kunalik feels it, takes off, has the first down. It was a 3rd and long run that sparked FSU's touchdown drive, hoping it reciprocates to us. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Kunalik's got time, and it's intercepted! Trader back in, looking for him, and the pass was jumped. That is an ugly interception for Colin Kunalik. Let's see that one again. Is this just coming out too late? Okay, I see. He gives the DB time there. If you throw it right off the break, he's in the process of changing direction. Still pretty risky. I don't like it there on that side of the field when you're on the right hash. Jackson over the middle. And the catch is made as FSU looks to extend a 4-point lead. Trevor Jackson, 2nd and 10. Lightfoot forces him to get rid of it. 3rd and 10, Jackson over the middle. It is not going to be enough. But will it force a punt? It will. And there is no fake. So a 4-point game. Hard to see it changing here, at least in our favor. I guess we come out empty. Kunalik is standing in his own end zone. Throws over the middle for Trader, and we use a timeout. Aggressiveness bordering on recklessness. The pass is caught. Laying out Joe Trader. So we're out to the 33. Now I'm more confident in us opening things up in the pass. Kunalik got away. And now he's going to try to create. And slides down. I don't know how he got away. 4-man rush. Incomplete off the hands now of Esquivel. And we will return the punt. Thought we had something on that drive. We make our way into the second half. We're going to have it now in FSU territory, and Randy Titus has returned to the game. We'll run it with Randy Titus, and they are prepared for the sweep. Whoa, that was scary. A screen for Slaughter. I guess, thankfully, it wasn't picked off. But 3rd down and 13. Pressure shows up in the face of Colin Kunalik, and he dishes out. Again, not having 3rd down success. That's a screen, and a good block springs him to the outside. Good play for Florida State. Jackson backing up, and Rizzo forces an incompletion. Pressure coming. 3rd down. Caught! 1st down, Seminoles. We don't usually blitz on 3rd down, and that one backfires. Now they set up a screen, and it's overthrown. So 3rd down and 13 from the 38. It's a 55-yard field goal from here. We'll only send 4, and that is incomplete again. And they have not been willing to attempt these long field goals in this game. Really neither side. 7-3, and the Canes have a touchback. So it's still anybody's game. It's going to depend on who can make a big play late. Titus will run it through an arm tackle and gains 8 yards. We have not had great success on 3rd down. Kunalik's put the ball where it needs to be in most cases. But our depth receivers haven't made those plays. Titus turns it up now across midfield. Pressure coming and caught. Larry Slaughter. Some of these throws are a little too close for comfort. But a good drive being put together. Canes need it. Only one scoring possession so far. This is going to be Titus cutting it up the middle. Gaining 9. 2nd and short. A shot and caught. That's Trader at the 9. Our last goal-to-go sequence saw us kick a 42-yard field goal. Hopefully this one's different. Andrews motions. Running that way is Titus. 2 yards. We scored 18 points in the 4th quarter of round 1. Now we're down 4. But knocking on the door, Titus, no gain. Being this close, too, I have to call it 4-down territory. Out goes Titus on 3rd and goal. On a screen, doesn't get the help from Slaughter. And on 4th and goal, the offense does stay on. Trader is slot right. He might be the go-to guy here. Pressure coming. Colin, he throws, touchdown! It is Larry Slaughter. I thought Kunalik was running that the whole way, but his eyes always stay downfield. The go-ahead score finally connects. Now can we protect? How does the defense play now? Protecting a lead. That is Davis. He does not get much. And now we'll have to exit with injury. We know they don't need him to have a good running game. Jackson fakes. Hit by Judovsky, and it's incomplete. He's dealt with a lot of pressure when he's dropped back to pass. Like, the pressure rate has to be astronomical. 3rd down. Pressured again! Lightfoot sacks him. Canes in control and about to get the ball back. And as they punt from the end zone, this is a chance at a short field. This will travel beyond the 50, but not much further. Running Randy behind Andrews. He's down the sideline. And already into field goal range. I talked about that 5-game streak of not having a 100-yard day. He's now within reach. Kunalik zips it over the middle. Trader leaves him in the dust. Touchdown. You can't forget that this guy has amazing speed. I always think of him as a route runner because that has always stood out. But he has like 97 speed as well. So you just give him a little crease and he can go. Seminoles got to be feeling the pressure now, and there is still enough time to run the football. You only need time to have 2 possessions, and they have that. But they've had trouble moving the ball here in the second half. Jackson cannot let it rip because he's sacked again. Sharif Ladd. This has been one of the best games in a while for our pass rush, without a doubt. 3rd down and 20. They're going to run it. The play is made by Pruitt. I think you got to punt again. I don't think this is a go for it at all. You can withstand a field goal. 4th and 20. He's going to let it rip downfield. Intercepted. Run it back. Matt Bouchard does it again. 2nd pick of the game. For once, they go for it. I don't think that was the right decision at all. 6:44 left. Play fake, and now Kunalik has to just protect the ball. Kunalik just took back-to-back sacks, and believe it or not, they have more sacks than we do. We only have 3. 4th down, 3rd down, sorry, and there was a lot of green there. This is a turning point. Where does FSU's next drive begin? Shembo's boot is good. So they're not getting the ball near midfield. I thought that was about to get picked. I thought he overthrew him. 5:24 to go in the game. The Miami Hurricanes have scored 17 in this 4th quarter, 18 in the previous. And we're finishing these games like champions. That's a good run, though, on 3rd down. They will keep the clock moving as well. Pass caught, and they're into Miami territory. And this is still, not the worst situation to be in. If you score a touchdown here, there's going to likely be 2+ minutes to go. They have timeouts. They just need that first touchdown, and they're gonna get it. Touchdown Seminoles. There's a lot of game left. Canes up 6. Still a great situation to be in, but now this is a critical possession. 3 and change left to go in the game. We're going to run Titus. He will get around the edge and has a 1st down. The main thing now is really just ball security. This next play will take us to the warning. Randy Titus. Just put your head down, get what you can there. He's over 100 yards in the game. Titus to the right side, has the 1st. How about the big game for our running backs today? Our blocking has been as good as it's been in a while. So Florida State now has to use timeouts. I think they're going to see nothing but runs. Randy bouncing and cutting it downhill. Timeout Noles. And here's their chance, as we will be throwing this time. Kunalik, it's the biggest play of your career. It is caught! Miami, 1st down. And more importantly, that is your ball game. Kunalik, cold-blooded in the clutch. And that is how we move on to the semi-finals. Officially tying the furthest we've ever made it in this dynasty. And today, I've become much more of a believer in QB1 Colin Kunalik. Let me run you through this game-clinching play. It was not one of our superstars that caught it, but Quentin Prescott on the slant. Could not get a hand on it. He holds on. That is how Miami moves on, and we top FSU in the game that counts the most. Really difficult day for Trevor Jackson. They had some good runs, and oddly enough, I'd like to see what their running splits are on anything that isn't 3rd and long, because I feel like we dominated that portion of the game. 26 carries for Titus, gets over 100 yards, and he wasn't losing yardage. That's the big thing for me in this game. Kunalik had 1 pick, but if he's only making 1 mistake a game and it's not in the last 5 minutes, we can probably handle that. I want to see how many TFLs they had, because they had like 4 sacks, but it actually had quite a few here. This has to be 15 TFLs. Sure didn't feel like it. That was a really fun episode, and we again have matched the success of the Cam Ward Hurricanes from year 1. That feels like an eternity ago. The Michigan Wolverines will be our opponent in the semifinal. Let's take a look at the Final Four. LSU and Oregon are in the opposite semifinal, so no matter what the end is, it's a pretty great matchup. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed today's episode. And I think the team has come together. The defense is still playing well, and Colin Kunalik is definitely much better than he once was. He is up to an 88, so the overall continues to improve for him. Accuracy, I believe, has gotten better. That deep accuracy is still a little scattershot at times, but Kunalik can really play. And he's doing it from the pockets. We're underutilizing him, honestly, as a runner, but I'm hesitant to make any major changes. He has that option of scrambling, and he uses that from time to time. Before we wrap up today, I just want to talk about my plans here for this next week. So I'm going to have the remainder of our playoff run, whether it's 1 or 2 games, be single game episodes. Kind of planning around Thanksgiving week coming up and it being a busier time. So if I end up potentially having a couple shorter videos to put together is nice in a week like that. And also, I have not yet worked on the recap video for the Cardinals. That'll be coming, but I had something else I wanted to work on, and tomorrow you can check it out. So I've been thinking about what I want to do with Madden this year, and I don't know if I'll be doing a big series, honestly, but I have been thinking of some fun one-off ideas, some rebuilds I could do that maybe are a handful of videos or something. Tomorrow I have a fantasy draft video coming to you. I recorded and really enjoyed putting it together. It is an all-in-one video. It is not a series, but it is a concept that I think could be redone many different ways. It is a fantasy draft video where I built a team, where I had a wheel determine what position I was taking, and then I played a season with them. I didn't simulate the whole year or anything. I did games and play the moments, and I love how the video turned out. Would love if you checked it out tomorrow, Sunday afternoon. It will be up. And then this coming week with Thanksgiving, I'll have at least 2 episodes with Miami, whether it's the whole playoff run in 2 videos, or maybe it's just 1 game and then an off season. There will be some Canes next week, and potentially more of the Madden 25 stuff if that video gets a good reception. But thank you all for watching today's video. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you next time.